Hi, I'm Andy Howell. I am a marketing strategist at PayComplete, amongst a few other things. Um, yeah, and this is a key strategy for us. Research is a key strategy for us. It fundamentally underpins everything we do. So, you know, happy to talk about it.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Andy, for doing this with us. Since you recently did a bit of research with us for Pay Complete, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions on that. And my first off question was there a reason that you were looking to run this research? What was the key idea of it?
Yeah, I mean, research, should be done for a few reasons, really. Either to find out what you want to find out, as in force the answer out of the world that you want, uh, to find out what's actually going on in the world peripherally. And I think the most important thing here is to find out actually what your customers want, and ideally what your customers want. And through doing that, you'll be able to identify them how to position your business, what you solve, what the problems that you solve, what are the challenges that your customers are facing, and how does your technology, service, solution, whatever, how does that tackle that problem, overcome it, and essentially provide pain relief for your customer, your target customer. So research is a really fantastic way of doing that, assuming that you go in with authentic objectives as opposed to trying to game the scenario. I think we approach things. I certainly always recommend that you approach things with a very open mind.
Mm.
It is as important to get negative responses as it is good ones, if that makes sense. So what you don't want to find out can often be the most powerful part of a piece of research, because it allows you to then determine how to potentially either defend a position, or indeed what you need to do to evolve or adapt your business to actually tackle a problem which you currently don't. So research is an incredibly powerful tool. I see it as almost the most important part of any kind of marketer's objectives, to really understand the market, understand the customers, understand how to position a business, and then understand how to build the right collaterals, assets, things around that, so you can reach your target buyers. So yeah, research for Pay Complete is something that's very, very important. One of the key things I think that it's not necessarily unique, I'd say, to Pay Complete as a business, but certainly I'm sure other verticals and other sectors would say the same thing. My background's digital payments and ERP, mostly sort of SaaS technologies, things like that. It's a very crowded market. So
Mm.
when you are all sort of selling the same thing, you've got to find something that's unique. You've got to find something that gives you the upper hand. You've got to find something that will allow you to latch onto something which resonates most effectively or most pertinently to those people that are trying to solve those problems within Pay Complete, within the cash technology, cash management space. Um, you know, you're dealing with a really ancient industry. We're going back like sort of thousands and thousands of years. Cash has been about, right?
Yeah.
The actual technologies that started to make cash more simplistic, or ease the processing of cash, started hundreds of years ago, and it's become more sophisticated in the 50s, 60s. Pay Complete's been going for 75 years. And I really say that the advent of what we're calling now cash tech, which is something which we can come back onto, um, the advent of that's really happened in the last sort of 5 to 10 years, as the sophistication, the capability of the software, the Internet of Things, the AI wrap ups, that the whole kind of platform that can be put around cash has changed.
Mm.
It's been fascinating looking at it from a digital payments perspective. With my brain going, cash is dead, cash is dead, and now going, oh wait, hang a second, it's really not dead. And there's this fantastic sort of software wrap up, and there's this fantastic technology that you can actually use to make it more practical, more simplistic, less painful to take. There's this common theme that cash has been something that's very painful to deal with, and it's just not the case anymore. So, you know, going into why research is important, we had to identify how to position that
Mm.
in a market that essentially sells metal boxes to people that want to count cash or process cash and stuff like that. There's a kind of, and that's why we called the report the cash chasm. There's a bit of a chasm in understanding, if you like, in terms of new technology layered onto traditional old technology creates a chasm of understanding, a knowledge gap. And as anybody knows, within the marketing space, addressing that or crossing the chasm in the traditional the words used by people much cleverer than I, that's where you lose a lot of your customers, because people don't know what they're doing. You've got skeptics, you've got laggards, they're waiting for the technology to prove itself. So there's a whole kind of piece there where the evolution of the technology is so great, but then we're trying to bring it up to par so that it's a standard in the industry. So the research has really helped us and has been a critical part of us working out how to understand that challenge, if that makes sense, so that we're
Mm.
speaking in the same language as our customers, and we're speaking in the same pain points and understanding the same pain points that they are. So that's why research is so important.